failing and forgotten him. The destinations are a faded lie beneath a cold and unforgiving sky. The baggage carousel will never turn, a silent lesson that we all must learn. The gates are closed, the jet bridges are bare. There's only dust and the stale recycled air. And I can almost hear the final call, an echo bouncing off a concrete wall. The sound of hurried footsteps in the grey of all the people who have gone away. I'm waiting in the terminal alone, upon a cold and unforgiving throne. All flights are cancelled and all hope is gone, and I am waiting for a dawn that brings no dawn. perfect light. A stranger stares with my own empty eye. The lines are drawn, the features are in place, but there's no memory of this lonely face. I trace the outline with a hesitant hand on unfamiliar and contested land. The skin I'm in, it doesn't feel like home, just a cold statue, polished and alone. And there's a panic, quiet and so slow, a seed of something that I shouldn't know. The name they call me is a foreign sound upon this cold and unfamiliar ground. I woke today and couldn't recognize the hollow stranger living in my eyes. It's not a dream, it's not a passing phase. I think I finally forgot my face. I walk the same straight line. This borrowed body isn't truly mine. It plays a part, it knows the words to say, while the real me just slowly fades away. The photographs are proof of what has been, a different person in a different skin. I look at them and I don't feel a thing, just the cold silence that the winter brings. And there's a panic, quiet and so slow, a seed of something that I shouldn't know. The name they call me is a foreign sound upon this cold and unfamiliar ground. I woke today and couldn't recognize the hollow stranger living in my eyes. It's not a dream, it's not a passing phase. I think I finally forgot my face. This isn't loss, it's an erasure clean, the final edit of a broken scene. There's no one missing, there is just a space where there was once a person and a face. I woke today and couldn't recognize the hollow stranger living in my eyes. It's not a dream, it's not a passing phase. I think I finally forgot my face. facade. They chose the clothes to tear the world apart. I stare forever through the plate glass pane and watch the city drown in the cold rain. The seasons change, the hurried people pass, their fragile lives reflected in the glass. They look at me but they will never see the hollow prisoner that is inside of me. And I am frozen in this perfect grace, a placid smile upon a flawless face. I am the vessel for a life unseen, a beautiful and silent dead machine. I have a mannequin heart, it makes no sound, forever rooted to this patch of ground. It has the shape, it has the perfect line, but it was never, ever truly mine. The darkness is a welcome friend when all the frantic daytime movements end. The streetlights paint me in a lonely blue, and for a moment I almost feel true. I wear the latest fashion, stark and clean, the silent monarch of a silent scene. I am the promise of a life so bright, trapped in the prison of the endless night. And I am frozen in this perfect grace, a placid smile upon a flawless face. I am the vessel for a life unseen, a beautiful and silent dead machine. No sound, forever rooted to this patch of ground. It has the shape, it has the perfect line, but it was never, ever truly mine. I dream of cracking of the smallest flaw, to break the silence, to defy the law, to feel the cold air on a different skin, and let the beautiful real decay begin. I have a mannequin heart, it makes no sound, forever rooted to this patch of ground. It has the shape, it has the perfect line, but it was never, ever truly mine. The screen is glowing with a pale white light, a million tiny walls of black and white. It used to show your face so clear and true, now it just shows the space I can't get through. radio is humming in the gray. It has a single silent thing to say, a hiss of memory, a ghost of sound, for all the missing words we never found. It is a language that I understand, a frozen ocean in a frozen land. It is the answer and the final plea, the only thing that's left for you and me. And all I hear is static in my head, for every single word we left unsaid. The only music that is playing now, a broken promise and a broken vow. Of the world are far away, drowned out by this electrical decay. I see their lips move, but I hear no sound, just this white noise that turns the world around. I know its rhythm and I know its hum, the perfect feeling of becoming numb. It is a blanket comforting and deep, for all the secrets that my circuits keep. It is a language that I understand, a frozen ocean in a frozen land. It is the answer and the final plea, the only thing that's left for you and me. And all I hear is static in my head, for every single word we left unsaid. The only music that is playing now, a broken promise and a broken vow. It's not an emptiness, it is a sound, a million ghosts on consecrated ground. It is the space between the final breath, the perfect steady heartbeat of a death. And all I hear is static in my head, for every single word we left shadow, and you have no way. A beautiful and absolute mistake. The air is colder when you're in the room, a faint reminder of a forgotten tune. The clock is silent and the dust is deep. I have a promise I intend to keep. I see the edges start to blur and fray. A little less of you with every day. Don't fight the quiet, don't you be afraid. This is the bargain that we both have made. So stay until you fade, just disappear slow. Give me the comfort of the afterglow. I don't need forever, just a little more. A ghost of you beside a silent door. On a broken line, a whispered fragment that was never mine. Your face is smoke, a pattern in the air, the perfect answer to a silent prayer. I feed the silence just to keep you near, and starve the hope and cultivate the fear that one day I'll wake up and you'll be gone, to face the terror of a real new dawn. I see the edges start to blur and fray. A little less of you with every day. Don't fight the quiet, don't you be afraid. This is the bargain that we both have made. So stay until you fade, just disappear slow. Give me the comfort of the afterglow. I don't need forever, just a little more. A ghost of you beside a silent door. A perfect memory is a perfect lie. A static image in a static sky. But this will ruin is a sacred eye. The final beating of a dying heart. So stay until you fade, just disappear slow. Give me the comfort of the afterglow. I don't need forever, just a little more. A ghost of you beside a silent door.
A final stop on a forgotten line. The salt air cracks the windows and the wood on a place where nothing's ever understood. The shells are filled with perfect tiny yellow stain and washes all the pretty lies away again. The concrete breathes a slow and heavy sigh beneath the gaze of an indifferent eye. There are no shadows, there is no relief, just the slow turning of a silent grief. And I've forgotten how the colors feel. This muted world is all that's ever real, a perfect blanket, elegant indeed, for all the promises I couldn't keep. This is my temple, this is my design, this endless perfect and forgiving line. There is no judgment, there is no surprise under the comfort of the gray, gray sky. Out the memories of you. It turns the violent reds to faded blue. It cools the fever of a frantic thought and teaches me the peace of being not. There is a beauty in the lack of light, a perfect balance of the day and night. A truce is called, the war is finally done. A world where nothing's lost and nothing's won. And I've forgotten how the colors feel. This muted world is all that's ever real, a perfect blanket, elegant and deep, for all the promises I couldn't keep. This is my temple, this is my design, this endless perfect and forgiving line. There is no judgment, there is no surprise under the comfort of the gray, gray sky. Don't pray for sunlight, don't you pray for me. This quiet kingdom is where I am free. The light is blinding, frantic and unkind, but the gray is honest to a weary mind. Comfort of the gray, gray sky.
your name. A silent fire, a frozen flame. was formed a perfect, fragile thing, but it was born without a voice to sing. Sound collapsed before it found the air, a dying signal of a dead despair. It turned inside a creature of the deep, with all the promises I couldn't keep. There is a chamber where the words all go, to feed the silence and to watch it grow. It isn't empty, it is dense and black, a one-way journey with no turning back. I called for you, but the sound turned back on me, a prisoner of my own decree. And now it lives where a heart should be. I swallowed my own echo, you see. It has no shape or tone, a perfect copy, but it's not my own. It speaks in whispers of the could have been, the lonely architecture of my sin. My lips are sealed, the perfect bloodless line. This quiet kingdom is completely mine. There's nothing left for anyone to hear, just the slow turning of another year. There is a chamber where the words all go, to feed the silence and to watch it grow. It isn't empty, it is dense and black, a one-way journey with no turning back. I called for you, but the sound turned back on me, a prisoner of my own decree. And now it lives where a heart should be. I swallowed my own echo, you see. You can't be hurt by what you never say, so I consume the words and lock them all away. But now this silence is a living thing, the only anthem that my ghost can sing. I called for you, but the sound turned back on me, a prisoner of my own decree. And now it lives where a heart should be. I swallowed my own echo, you see. It finds no purchase on the dirt or leaf, just on the cold, hard promise of the east. The droplets race on the metallic skin of all the towers that we're living in. They trace the lines of a severe design, and for a moment make the city shine. And every drop is like a tiny eye that magnifies the cold and empty sky. It's not a storm, it has no rage or sound, just a slow washing of the sterile ground. And I am watching the rain on chrome. It feels more honest than this place I call my home. It is a truth so beautiful and stark, a million silver tears shed in the dark. It cleanses nothing, it just moves along and sings a quiet and a lonely song. It speaks the language of the metal and the glass, of all the fragile things that cannot last. The neon bleeds across the wet street scene, a watercolor, lonely and obscene. And in my window I can see it all, the beautiful, the absolute slow fall. And every drop is like a tiny eye that magnifies the cold and empty sky. It's not a storm, it has no rage or sound, just a slow washing of the sterile ground. And I am watching the rain on chrome. It feels more honest than this place I call my home. It is a truth so beautiful and stark, a million silver tears shed in the dark. They pray for sunlight, but I pray for this, a cold and constant and indifferent kiss, to prove the world is just as it appears, and wash away the hope and wash the tears. And I am watching the rain on chrome. It feels more honest than this place I call my home. It is a truth so beautiful and stark, a million silver tears shed in the dark. They haven't seen the light of any day. The velvet curtains heavy with the dust have sealed a promise of perpetual rush. The moonlight paints a square upon the floor that doesn't welcome dancers anymore. It only polishes the perfect wood where 1,000 happy people once had stood. But if I stand here long enough and wait, beyond the grasp of time, beyond my fate, I start to hear a violin's refrain, a ghostly music in the falling rain. And I am dancing in the empty ballroom's heart, the only one to play this lonely part. I hold a phantom in a cold embrace and waltz forever in this haunted space. Every step and every bow, a silent twin with hollow knowing eyes who understands these beautiful cold lies. There is no echo of my lonely sound upon this hallowed and forgotten ground. The silence is a thick and heavy thing, the only anthem that the ghost can sing. But if I stand here long enough and wait, beyond the grasp of time, beyond my fate, I start to hear a violin's refrain, a ghostly music in the falling rain. And I am dancing in the empty ballroom's heart, the only one to play this lonely part. I hold a phantom in a cold embrace and waltz forever in this haunted space. This room is not a tomb, it is a shrine to a perfect single moment that was mine. And its decay is just a different kind of art, the slow and graceful breaking of a heart. And I am dancing in the empty ballroom's heart, the only one to play this lonely part. I hold a phantom in a cold embrace and waltz forever in this haunted space. shape of you, a perfect outline I can still see through. It wasn't violent, it wasn't a reply, it was the turning of a silent eye. And the ghost of you is in this air I breathe, a promise that you never meant to leave. It is the question and the reason why we never said goodbye. I see your silhouette in passing crowds, a whisper carried on the winter clouds, a phantom touch, a glitch within the frame, the soundless echo of my own first name. This conversation hangs in time and space, a final sentence I cannot erase. It just goes on inside my weary head, with all the words that we both left unsaid. And every silence has the shape of you, a perfect outline I can still see through. It wasn't violent, it wasn't a reply, it was the turning of a silent eye. And the ghost of you is in this air I breathe, a promise that you never meant to leave. It is the question and the reason why we never said goodbye. To end a world without a single sound is the most vicious cruelty I've found. No final scene, no closing of the door, just nothing where there was so much before. And the ghost of you is in this air I breathe, a promise that you never meant to leave. It is the question and the reason why we never said goodbye. architecture of the end, a place where not a single line can bend, a perfect grid of loss and of regret, the coldest welcome that a soul can get. I'm waiting